Hello, once again, Gemma Collins here from 23F North Shore Road in Troon, just to address some different things. I'm actually sick to death of writing emails. I'm sick to death of just actually complaining. So this is why the YouTube videos, because I find it easier talking. I am delighted and I'm really looking forward to meeting Stuart on the 25th of July. Hopefully we can look at what we can do instead of what we can't do. It's actually really making me sad now. My anxiety and depression has never been as bad. I'm absolutely gutted. So what I wanted to talk about was the time it's taken for Michael to get back to me now. And Claire mentioned that he's got like between 700 to 900 tenants, to deal with each. Okay, then yeah, I understand you're at a lot of pressure, but then I don't understand why you don't employ more people. There's a couple of things that I want to do. So, Stuart, before I meet you, I'm going to send you a full report of, all my history and the reason that I've actually waited so long, the reason that I've not went and got a private let, the reason that I've not made attempts to try and find myself a swap, and I'm going to put down all the logical reasons for you. But I feel so sad to have received this email last night. So, as a victim of graffiti in my hall, as a victim of bullying, as a single female having to live at 23F North Shore Road, and as a victim of somebody who's been set on fire twice, okay, I'm disappointed to receive the email saying that the query about the CCTV was checked, and basically because there was no problems, it was decommissioned. Well, okay, what's to happen? Have I to burn to death? And then you say, oh, I actually offered to pay for that CCTV myself out my own money to help me feel safe and secure because I was on a first floor flat. All right. So I wouldn't mind finding out who made the decision to decommission that. Why wasn't I offered to pay for it to feel safe and secure? And if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind finding out how would you feel if that was you that had been set on fire twice. Who decided I was no longer at threat anymore? It's just, I'm absolutely just gutted. I'm just, honestly, I can't tell you how upset this is all making me. The camera has remained a deterrent. Well, that's handy to know when I'm lying in my bed already and I can't sleep. I can't enjoy a social drink. I can't take any sort of medication. It's just absolutely horrendous. I've also got, it's basically a case of tough luck. Nobody wants to deal with you, Gemma. So who have we been through in West of Scotland Housing Association? So first of all, we've had Mary. I understand Mary's close to retirement and she's just wanting peace. She's done her day, she's done her service. I kind of get it. She's ready to retire and, move on. We've then had Claire. Well, Claire's got no time for me. Then we've had Brendan. Brendan did have time for me. He was empathetic. He kind of gave me some sort of hope and some sort of solutions, but again, waiting time. Then we've got Claire and we've got Michael only after I had sent the message to Lynn, which, as I say, is the worst thing I've ever done. But when you don't get a reply for 20 days, what are you to do? So we've got Michael and Claire who come in all defensive, basically not solving the problem and not putting herself in my shoes, not looking at a solution. So then I get the message that basically, I don't know where I am in the list, I don't know what's happening with Simonton. Just to paint the picture, my sister-in-law is in hospital just now. She's taken an overdose, she's got an alcohol problem. My niece has been staying with me. I'll get the appropriate paperwork filled out for that. My mum's just had a stroke and the fire, I still have nightmares about it. There's been a fire recently set in Troon. Nobody was ever convicted. I've still got problems and my door's been left open. My depression and anxiety surrounding where I stay is horrendous. There's no action been taken. But what it leads me to think is, right, how can, seeing every day, I have like a value, I have a purpose, I have a worth, and I care about what I say, I care about what I do, I care about how I portray myself, and I don't want to be a nightmare. But I just wonder how you can make these bold statements saying that you strive to be more than a landlord. You couldn't care less about me. I'm pushed from pillar to post with one excuse to the next. I don't even know if I'm in a housing list or not a housing list. I don't even know if I'm on an exchange list or not an exchange list. It seems to be that there's rewards for people that don't pay their rent. There's rewards for people that are really bad coming out of prison. You know, what about the people that are paying their rent every month, working hard-working women like myself? It just amazes me. One day I will be making a difference when I find the strength and I can get out of this depression and anxiety because I can't think straight, obviously. So you say that you strive to be more than a landlord, all right, and you say that what sets you apart is that you go further to improve the life of tenants, innovatively responding to their needs as their life changes. Well, I would say West of Scotland Housing Association has changed my life, given me stress, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, depression, and making me just feel worthless and making me feel like a burden and helpless and all sorts of emotions. Now, getting to the point, I will get to the point before I get to the end of this video, but you've also got values, right? Being adaptable and flexible, meeting the needs. You've never met one of my needs. Empowering and providing opportunities to help people grow. Really? Creating a sense of belonging. No, I get a sense of burden that nobody wants to deal with me, that I'm the devil, like I'm just like the worst person in the world. Engaging and connecting with others who can help. I've never been once offered any sort of support or help at all to do with the fire. In fact, I was actually working in Irvine the other day, and I was in a close and I actually found this here. I wonder if I can show you. This was in a really rough area, Irvine. That was just basically saying, you know, how to get out and keeping the close free, fire, safety. You know, that was what that was about. Anyway, the reason I've not just went and moved out is, one, I'm bankrupt and I can't get a house because I won't be able to get a mortgage. Two, Brendan had suggested that he was going to get me offered some transfers. Now, he did offer me Fisherton, but that would be impossible for me ever to commute to get to my work. It would be all right if I was retired, but it was mentioned Fisherton and Prestwick at one point. I've then got Claire, who told me to keep quiet, sit tight, because there's new builds coming, and that's why I've sat quiet for a couple of years. And then all of a sudden the goalposts have changed. I don't want to go down the line of complaining to this one and that one and the next one and creating all sorts of drama and creating a bad name for myself, right? All I want is a solution. Now, see if West of Scotland do not want to help me, why not just tell me, Gemma, please go and do your own thing. Get out of our house. We don't want to deal with you anymore because we've failed you, Gemma. We have failed you. So why don't you just go away, get a private let and go and just do your own thing, because we don't want to help you. Because every time I contact anybody and I go for pillar to post, now don't get me wrong, Anne-Marie has been the best person I have ever dealt with. Actually, practical, she listens, she's interested. She might not be interested, but she's probably not heard my name's the devil yet. Anyway, just to say, I'm really, really disappointed with the email that came from Michael. To me, that says tough luck. Who cares? I actually hope West of Scotland never have a case like Grenfell where they look back and there's been all these emails and all these messages about all this stuff. I hope it doesn't take somebody to end their life or die for West of Scotland to care.